question submitted beforehand. Looking to buy in Pays de Loire, need information on areas one can use for a few months that are secure to leave locked. I don't know if that's relevant here at all. I mean, places are pretty safe in France, aren't they, in general? Crime and things like this. That's my impression.
Well, I was looking at the crime stats the other day because I actually had a comment on one of my posts from someone, and they're saying yes, but the crime rate is very high in England. I said in France. So I said, depends how you look at it. If you just take 2 or 3 of the figures, yes, we do beat England or lose to England, whatever you look at it. But in general, no, crime is a lot less over here. There's actually, I think there's 38% more people in prison in England than there are in France. But anyhow, coming back to the question in hand, admittedly, the Loire Valley, I can't tell you the best village to be in for crime rates. You can probably find it on Google. But the main thing I'd say, if you want to lock up and leave house, is to buy a house with a neighbour. In France, it's the best alarm system going. Especially if it's the old boy who's lived in his house for 50, 60 years, probably born there. And I know my place down in Dordogne, for example, my neighbour Alain, he's retired. Every day he goes around, walks around the garden with his dog, just to make sure everything's okay. And he'll give me a buzz if he spots anything. And it works great. And we got a system literally in my window. I've got a timer on a light. That's nothing to do with robberies. That's just so he knows my electricity's working, because I've got the freezer down there. And so I'd say the best system over here is just, if you want to go for a rural property, make sure you do have a neighbour. And if you get on well with your neighbour, you don't need an alarm system. And some neighbours probably go around with a shotgun as well if something did happen. So.
There you go. Make sure you get them a nice bottle of wine at Christmas and look after them, and they'll look after you.
Yeah, very much so.